Alright, so we're here with a brand new draft league, and typically I would do some sort of funny draft analysis with my friends or something like that. And we did in fact do that, but there were some issues with the audio which made it really difficult to get a clean video out of it. So I decided against it. But here I will quickly go over the monsters we drafted before heading into today's team build, and then of course the game. As you can see, we got Greninja, who's going to be known as Kyuga Sugetsu, Iron Hands, who's going to be known as Sangetsu, Glimmer is going to be known as Senbon Sakura, Gudra Hisu is going to be known as Minazuki, Lando Saren, who's going to be known as Sabimaru, Shaman is going to be known as Saganade, Gallade is going to be known as Kasashini, Taurus is going to be known as Nosarashi, Gardevoir who's going to be known as Benihime, and Drifloon who's going to be known as Shinsu. Now, if you didn't catch that, all of these names are of course a reference to Bleach. Bleach is a pretty popular anime. I do like it a lot. It's not my favorite, but I do like Bleach a fair bit. The main reason for the nickname theme here is because Gallade, which is my favorite mon of all time, is typically called Kasashini for me. I always name it Kasashini, so I just went with the entire theme. I think this is a pretty interesting team, probably a bit bulkier than what I've been doing lately, but I do think it's going to be really fun to use. Not only do I get to use Gallade, this is also my first time drafting several of these mons, including stuff like Greninja. So definitely stay tuned. Alright, so for our first game in the PBAL, the Copenhagen Galaxies are gonna go up against the Los Angeles Lanterns, coached by Lamborito, which is gonna be my first time playing Lamborito ever. Very excited about the game, both because we of course get to use a brand new team, but also I love playing against new coaches. You get to know them a little bit, you get to know about how they play and whatnot. Let's not linger too long. Let's look at the matchup and then jump straight into the team builder. So Lamborito's team consists of a Blaziken, a Chaldon, Terra Araquanid, Thundurus, Therian, Deoxys Speed, Crocodile, Glam Weezing, Indeedee, Dusknoir, which is his other Terra Captain, Regieleki, and lastly he has a Sunflora, which is his last Terra Captain. Now speaking of, let's talk quickly about Terra. So it's actually going to be open Terra with Terra Preview, kind of like we did in WPF, which means these mons can be any type they want. Now most likely I'm imagining it's going to be Water on Araquanid if it comes, and if Dusknoir comes I could see maybe potentially Fairy. Pretty good team, extremely fast with the Eleki and Speed, and then drops down to Thundurus, which is really interesting. And then you also have a Speed Boost Blaziken, which by the way is probably one of the bigger threats we have to watch out for. Overall, I do think we can beat this team. I think our team composition is a little bit better balanced, where I think his is like, if he has the momentum, I think it's going to be super difficult to get it back. But at the same time, I think we can kind of maintain a good status quo early in the game, hoping we can whittle a couple of stuff down and then win the game with our win con. Speaking of, let's head into our team. First up, as you can see here, we have Kyuga Sugetsu, the Greninja, Heavy Duty Boots, Battle Bond. Now we're running boots because there might be webs and our removal is not the greatest on the team. It's pretty much only Mortal Spin, Glimora. I'm not gonna let the webs potentially stop me, so I went with boots. Running Surf, Dark Ball, Grass Knot, and Water Shuriken, 24 in HP, 2v2 in Special Attack, and 228 in Speed with a minus Nature, and of course the last 4 in Speed F. The reason we're running just this kind of standard set is because once we get a good amount of chip on, like we need good chip on our Araquanid, on our Chaldon, but the rest of the moment you just need a little bit and Greninja can basically win. Grass Knot is mostly just as like an extra, like if it is Terra Water Araquanid, which is what we again are expecting, then Grass Knot actually does the most of that compared to like Dark Balls, which is why we're running it. I do really believe this Greninja can win, and I'm gonna play as well as I can to try and facilitate the win con in Greninja. Next up we have Sabimaru, the Landers there with Soft Sand, Intimidate, U-Turn, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Stealth Rock, 96 in HP, 108 in attack, 128 in defense, and 172 in speed with an Adamant Nature. A bit more of an intricate spread here. So the idea here is we're going to be offensive Landers with the 108 and attack with the Adamant, with the Soft Sand. Earthquake are pretty strong into opponent's team. Overall, I think Landers is pretty good in this matchup. With the 128 in defense, we can also take 2 Blaziken hits provided it's not choice banded. And we have 178 in speed, Child Speed, and Adamant Blaziken. Speed was a little bit weird with Lando because it's like we could speed creep via Chaldon, but if Chaldon comes offensively, it probably will just be max speed or close to anyway. It was pretty difficult to determine the speed here, and we just went with this. Next up, we have my favorite mon on the team, and the mon I'm the most excited about using in Kasashini the Gallade. Assault Vest, Sharpness, Psychic Cut, Night Slash, Sega Sword, and Shadow Sneak. 64 in HP, 2v2 in attack, 136 in defense with 56 in speed, and the Adamant Nature. Again, speed a little bit weird here. We put a bit of speed in him just to speed creep and no speed our Chaldon, I believe this is. We went with Assault Vest because this is pretty okay at switching into Deoxys in some scenarios. We went a bit back and forth between like Terra Dark and Terra Psychic. Dark to prevent the side spam from Indeedee and Deoxys, but the problem is we actually die to Superpower if we are Dark. Even without defensive vest, we have a good chance of dying. Where if we go with Psychic, he would have to carry Knockoff, which Knockoff is not out of the world, but we can take that a little bit better. It does do less than Superpower, We lose our Assault Vest, but if we're in that scenario, we should be able to take out Deoxys Speed, which I'm very happy about. Now, Gallade actually does have kind of an idea for the early game, but I'll talk a bit more about that when we get to the mon I'm supposed to lead with in this game. Next up, we have Zenbon Sakura, the Glamour with Babiri Berry, Toxic Debris, Mold Spin, Power Gem, Earth Power, and Spikes, 8 HP, 2v2, and Special Attack 248 in speed with Timid Nature. So, this is actually a very straightforward standard, just offensive kind of Glamour. We have the Babiri Berry because this mon is one of the best mons we can have to facilitate damage on a Chaladon. If we can get an Earth Power off on a Chaladon, then take a Flash Cannon and potentially even get another Earth Power off on a Chaladon, that is perfect. That is exactly what we want, because the Chaladon is the main mon that's going to kind of stand in the way of Greninja. But even if a Rakronet comes in on this, we do have Power Gem before Terrors to hit it super effectively, and I can even potentially Mortal Spin to get a Toxic off, plus you can potentially get rid of hazards on our side. So Glamour is not here to really stay for a long time, it's here to kind of just come in, deal damage to specific mons, and pretty much just like die if it needs to. But yeah, that is the role of Glamour this week. Next up, we have Zangetsu the Iron Hands with Sugar Berry, Quick Drive, Ice Punch, Earthquake, Drain Punch, and Thunder Punch, 2v2 in attack, 168 in defense, 88 in speed with an Nimbus Nature. 88 in speed is just to make sure we can speed creep like a Rakronet and a Dusknoir. Nothing special. I believe this might also speed creep a Galarian Weezing. I'm not 100% sure on that one. We have the 3 punches plus Earthquake because it just covers the entirety of our opponent's team. We have Sugar Berry because if we can take a hit from a Crocodile, or if it's like Earthquake and Blaziken, we can kind of just kill the Crocodile back, or we can do a massive amount of damage to Blaziken. Iron Hands doesn't have like a really big significant role in this game today. It's just here to get a little bit of damage off, be a defensive wall, can switch into a Rakronet if it needs to, switch into Dusknoir if it does show up, switch into, again, Blaziken if it's a physical variant. This is kind of to help Landorus, so Landorus doesn't have to do all of the Blaziken carrying, like all of the Blaziken stopping carrying, kind of. Very excited about using him. And lastly, we have Minazuki, the Hisuian Guja with a Jetpack, Chill Armor, Knockoff, Thunderbolt, Dragon Meteor, and Flash Cannon, 248 in HP, 176 in defense, and 84 in special attack with a Quiet Nature. This is going to be a Jetpack lead. He doesn't have a good switch in to Hisuian Guja whatsoever, because his Fairy type is a Galarian Weezing, which absolutely mollywopped by a Flash Cannon. So Dragos are very free. Also, his Steel type being a Chaladon just helps a lot. Like it can be AV a Chaladon, but that just helps facilitate the damage on that, as we talked about with Glamour. Here's the scenario where Gallade comes in. If our opponent leads Crocodile, which would activate our Jetpack because of the Intimidate, we go hard Gallade. We don't Terra because then Crocodile cannot take us out. That's why we had the defense investment in our Gallade, and we get a guaranteed kill. He essentially does not have a switch to Sacred Sword plus like Sneak or like Night Slash or anything. Like he literally doesn't have pretty much anything on the team that really wants to take those hits. Gallade is like a mon he cannot switch into very well. We kind of thought of this idea both because Grudra itself can do a lot of damage, but also this can facilitate getting Gallade in very easily in case the Crook is the lead. So that's kind of the idea. So yeah, that's it for the team. As always, if you like the team builder, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with thought of the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for any future videos. I'm now heading into the battles. I'll see you in just a little bit. Alright, so we're here for a PBAL Week 1 game going against Lamborito. Now, I, for once, actually have a fully planned out lead because I had 2 friends help me that really insisted that I should have a plan. So we have a plan. We're gonna lead our Hisuian Guja. It should be EV to be able to take any crook hit. We are sheltered, so we can't get critted. Good luck to my opponent Lamborito. You can check him out in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches. But yeah, the idea is to go into our Hisuian Guja, get a Dragon Meteor off. If it does lead Crook, we get our Jetpack before we of course get to attack. It is the Crook races. We get the Jetpack and then we just go Gallade, basically. Is gonna be the idea. So like we were kind of prepared for this a little bit, like because Gallade was also, I'm just gonna make sure Gallade will like EV to take a crook hit no matter what. Yeah, Gallade is EV to take a crook hit no matter what. I might lose my AV if he goes for knockoff, but it is what it is. Also, we do have the team here, but I can go now with what he's brought. Sacred Sword is so free because he didn't bring Dio. So we go Gallade, yeah. I'm not gonna Terra just in case he stays in and goes for knockoff, then that's kind of bad for us. I am, wait, I'm just gonna quickly, I'm Terrasaki, okay. Just making sure everything's correct here, okay. Yeah, I just go for Sacred Sword. He basically doesn't have a switch, like Thundy doesn't want to take it. Araquanid, I can Psycho Cut on the following turn. I know he's Terra Fairy. Yeah, I just go for Sacred Sword. He might hit me, like, He might, but it is what it is. I'll take it. Also, with no Dio, I need Gallade a little bit less as well, like defensively with the AV, so it's fine. Kind of isn't what you see here because he just loses Crook. I mean, he could also think I'm Choice Scarf based on the way I'm playing here. Like going into Gallade, he could very much think I'm Choice Scarf. All right. He's taking a little bit of time. I mean, I don't mind players taking time because it means that they're players that likes to think. They got a rocks up. Is this like a this could maybe be Sash Lead, I guess then? Either that or they just decided to sack Crook. They just decided rocks were worth the Crook. I mean, I have Mortal Spin on Glamora and there's no Charladon. I actually, if I can get Glamora in, I can get a free spin. So, and there's no I just realized there's also no other hazard setter really, right? So that's it. Like it's webs on Arachnid, I guess, but it is what it is. What do you go to? What do you go to? Yeah, actually, that's a really good question. What do you go to? You don't have an answer for this, like, at all, I think. Because of my AV, I take anything Indeedee wants to go for. I guess if it's... No, because I just Terra on the Indeedees, and even if it's Side Shocks, I take it. I should take in the Regieleki with my... Like, a Regieleki hit with my AV. Arachnid, I might just get my damage. Honestly, I have Boots on both Glamora and Greninja, which are two of the more important parts to the team. Dunya would take a hit. Blaziken is like the one mon where I'm a little 50-50. Because like we have EV'd hands and like we're EV'd hands to be able to take 2 Flaplets from the Blaziken, but it's one of those where like I don't really need Magnusroom. I don't really need Gallade for the game. This could be screens. I will say this. This could be screens potentially. Okay, so he went to Regieleki, so I don't have to do the. If this is offensive, does Gallade eat this? I'm literally, because like again, I don't really need Gallade that much defensively with no Dio. Like Goodra at max health can take care of Indeedee. Gallade I guess helps a little bit with Dundee. I freaking eat a... Yeah, no, I eat a, what's it called, a Thunderbolt. Like he literally has to be like normal gem explosion, I guess, but then I'm trading Gallade for 2 mons, which I'm very happy about. I will just Terra and Psycho Cut. Psycho Cut takes this out. If it gets reflected, it probably lives. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. If he's even if he's choice specs, I take this. I guess he could be. I guess there is a chance he could be physical. I'm not gonna pretend it couldn't be, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. Reflect. So it is screens. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. I have to play with the screens. Depending on how much this does, though. Whew. Okay, no, Sneak will not take him out. Which means he probably will be able to get... he probably would be able to get, what's it called? A light screen up. If Night Slash takes this out, which he's sitting at what, 25, 30, Night Slash is like a roll. I guess I Sacred Sword on the neutral, but no, if Arachnid... I was just thinking if Indeedee comes in. How much does Indeedee take from this? Actually, you know what? Psycho Cut into Night Slash always takes it out, so I'm just gonna Psycho Cut again. I have no reason to Shadow Sneak, because like, Sneak doesn't take it out with the Reflect up. So might as well just get the max damage. This is like really, like it's good for me because I basically have traded like the screen, rocks and screens being up for, oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt whatever you want to go into. Like no, even with the Reflect up, like nothing really wants to take this. I'm assuming this is gonna be the Indeedee, right? I mean, give me the damage on the Arachnid and you open up my, if you give me this damage on Arachnid, you open up Greninja down the line, so I'll take that. Plus, I might legitimately just stay in with Gallade if it is Arachnid, because I can kind of stall out some screens then, like stall out some screens, but like just letting Gallade do what he does, you know. Now Arachnid can take 2 Psycho Cuts if the Tangle Cut that could, yeah, I was about to say this sounds like it could be an Arachnid. With Reflect up, it very much can take this. That's still a good damage. I probably still just go for the other hit. I'm just gonna make sure Oh wait, I'm not Boots. I just realized I'm not Boots on freaking Glamora anymore. We switched to BBR. I mean, it is what it is. I think even after -1, we always are faster than a Raconet. So what I could do here is I can get my Psycho Cut. If he goes for webs, I get rid of this. But if he goes for webs, I guess I get rid of this. I won't be able to Mortal Spin on the Raconet, which would be a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna make sure this thing doesn't get like set up or anything. It gets Iron Defense, but I mean, I think Psycho Cut into him, then Iron Defensing. Ooh, I might not kill with the next one. But honestly, I probably will just go for this damage. Like, everything is getting basically getting in Greninja range at this point. Which is just gonna be what our team is gonna do this week. Is this webs? No, it's least life. Okay, we probably... Oh, we don't die. Wow. Does he get enough back here? Yeah, he's lower than he was before. We might kill here. It's gonna be like a roll. Also, let's see. Screens. Reflect 2 turns left, so either... So I'll learn in 2 turns if it's... I'll learn in 2 turns if it's... What's it called? Likely or not. I feel like he should Liquidation here, because the amount of health he gets back with Leech Life is not worth it. But I'll also say this, I don't know why you went for Leech Life. Liquidation literally does more with your Water Bubble. Because I was like kind of thinking if I want to go Iron Hands on the hit. But no, keeping Iron Hands healthy for Blaziken is probably more important. I'm just going to hit with Gallade at this point. There might be a slight chance we can kill him. We could get a crit too. No, man. I tried. He did go for Leech Life. Wow, I could have maybe switched on that, but I don't think it was necessarily worth it. Okay, so the only annoying part is if I do go Glamora now, I would have to Mortal Spin and then sack Glamora, like to get rid of rocks. I guess no, as long as he didn't get webs up, I guess I actually don't care about as long as he didn't get webs up, I don't care about Mortal Spinning that much. If I'm being honest, my entire team is faster than this thing. I am thinking the best play for what might come in afterwards could be Indeedee. Could be... Yeah, okay. So the problem is, even though this is a really good Greninja opportunity to get our Battle Bond off, I don't like that Indeedee is still around with full health, because that means if Indeedee comes in, then Regieleki can just come in and I can't Water Shuriken even though it's low. So I think I go Lando here. To be fair, I haven't seen an item on this thing yet. I think, okay, U-turn, actually with the Reflect Up, it's Reflective Star, right? This is the potentially the last turn. Also, Gallade is dead. I have to remember that, Gallade is dead. Because I'm debating if I want to go for U-turn or EQ. EQ does 17 to 20, which he would kill. U-turn does 13 to 15, so there's a chance it doesn't kill, which is what I'm a little scared of. So I will just Earthquake. If Thundy comes in, I think I'm fine. If he gives me damage on anything else, I'll absolutely take it. I don't know why you would ever want to preserve this. If you click Endure, I'd probably switch to Goodra, I think, unlike what I... Actually, you could... Wait, I say that, but you are within Costa variant, so... If you are Costa Bear, you got me. Okay, so we do take this out, okay. I mean, I think this is still like fine start. Like he does have, like he has rocks up. He gets the, he had the, okay, no, screen wall up. Yeah, no, so this was the last screen. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm pretty overall happy with this, I think. If Indeedee comes in, do I guarantee live a expanding force? Not if it's specs. It's the Thundy. Interesting. Huh. I mean, are you bulky agility weakness policy? But I don't mind that, because like no matter how bulky you are, Stone is just doing a ton. And I get to the, I can Water Shuriken, I have Goodra around. I mean, you got Focus Blast. I'm a little like, what does this thing do to me? Kinda vibe. But I think he might just want to get damage on Lando to set up his Blaziken, is my guess at that point. Yeah, I'm not sure what he should be able to do to me. I'm gonna be honest, I might just stay in and take this damage. I mean, if you spec Psychic, like it'll hurt, but I'll take it. I'll stay in Stone Edge. I want to gauge a little. He just U-turns. I mean, I get free damage. Why? Okay. I'm not 100% sure on the play. I mean, a Stone Edge on anything is gonna hurt. Like, Indeedee is free damage. Eleki dies. Blaziken is massive damage, I'll take. Like, what? I'm a little confused about the Thundy play. I almost want to chalk it up to a potential misclick. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm so confused why he would go Thundy there and then just U-turn. Like, if you go Thundy there, you have to be like an agility weakness policy, have to be spec psychic to get the damage, like something, I feel like. Otherwise, I felt like Indeedee was probably always the correct play. Is that what you're doing? Are you trying to get me within Indeedee range, maybe? Magnitude. No, this is the Eleki. Please just hit. Please just hit. Please just hit. This should take it out. Oh, miss. You're kidding me? So he gets up a screen. That's kind of annoying that he gets that screen up now. I'd probably still just EQ for the kill here. I could get rocks up, because rocks would then chip Blaziken. It'll probably chip Blaziken and Indeedee. I don't know if Thundy is like boots or not. I haven't been able to tell. Does it matter? Because he's gonna go for the reflect first, like 100%. So I'm thinking, does it matter he gets light screen up? Because can I stall? Yeah, with him not being light clay, I can potentially stall this out to the but it's interesting, right? Because I'm thinking I can stall it out to the point. Honestly, yeah, I will go for rocks because that means I stall the first reflect turn. So that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do. He magnet. Okay, that's fine. I get my free rocks. I'll take this. Okay, the problem is U-turn would have killed him. It doesn't now if he reflects now on this turn. I do 19 to 23 with U-turn. So what I can't, but the problem is if I go Gren, I activate Battle Bond and then like if I U-turn, he doesn't die. I go Gren, I Water Shuriken, I activate Battle Bond. I mean, I do outspeed everything barring, yeah, I should outspeed like everything, right? So maybe I can just win from there. Does Indeedee die from Gren? A +2? I guess that's what we're checking now. And not +2, +1, of course. The remembering them. If it can be built bulky enough, I will make the U-turn play though. I think he reflects you. Yeah. So it's reflect, magnet rise, volt switch. I'm actually kind of I'm kind of thinking if I go Glamour and get a spike up and just like stall the screens out, just wait it out a little bit. You feel me? Even molds. Yeah, I can get a spike up then mold spin because I don't think it kills with like volt switch at all. I'm on Greninja. I was like, what? Glamour. Yeah, we should take. Also, I just realized I don't have any chip on Thunder, so I actually don't think Gren even a +1 kills the Thundy because I don't have Ice Beam. Yeah, we need a little bit of chip. So I will actually go to Glamour route as I just talked about, get a spike. Like I know the spike actually doesn't hurt Thundy, but I'm basically just trying to chip down the Blaziken for like the future turns. If he reveals light screen here, it's fine. I mean, I could also just go for Power Gem. Anything that, like, if he volt switches and comes into something, that's fine with me. But, like, if he has Thunderbolt, I do get kind of 2-hit KO'd. Actually, Volt Switch also does a decent chunk here. Maybe this wasn't the complete correct choice. I could Mold Spin, get rid of rocks on my side. And then also, like, poison. Like, the damage plus poison would take out this. It would poison anything that wants to come in. Could do that, could do that. It's the spike. It's really difficult to determine if the spike is worth it, right? Because it doesn't help with Thundy, and Thundy is the mon I need damage on right now. It's one of these two, I think, like 100% guaranteed. I think because Thundy is the main mon I need damage on, I'm gonna go for the Mold Spin. Please go. You would never go Thundy. I mean, you might go Thundy thinking I'm Earth Powering. Well, please go Thundy. If I get the Mold Spin, I get Chip. And then if I can get a +1 at any point, then I am like very close to being able to just kill it. Blaziken would be an interesting switch, I won't lie. Hypnos Rune, I feel like that's like an Indeedee, right? Yeah. That's male. I believe that's male, right? Yeah, that's male. Okay, so it's male, so it's the all like offensive version. So I mean, I get rid of rocks, I get a poison on this, which is pretty nice, I won't lie. Does the Legged die? Oh, I didn't look completely at the Legged's health. I don't know if it lived rocks or not. Because if it doesn't live rocks, then I just sack Glamora here. No, I still need the damage on Thundy. That's really annoying. But I mean, I'll probably still sack Glamora if I'm being honest. Getting the poison is really nice because that means even if this is like a setup version, I think I can somewhat deal with it. I could also just go really free because this is also the version that doesn't have baton pass. He would have to make a double then at that point. Yeah. This is the version that doesn't have baton pass, so actually I'm just gonna go Goodra. I think Goodra's pretty free here. We're not spit def, so we do take a bit of damage. But I think this is fine. That's just straight up expanding force. It shouldn't do too much. It brought me down to 277. So it brought me to 76%, which means it did 24, which means this is actually... Oh, wait, let me... Okay, this is offensively invested. It's not like spec, but it is offensively invested. I think I'm gonna knock on like... Because I don't want to get my minus special attack on a potential like Blaziken wanting to set up. So I'm gonna knock. Also, I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think there still is a Reflect Up right now. Knock does about the same as Flash Cannon, so... but Knock also, like, it really gives me a lot for, like, a potential switch here. If he goes, like, Thundy. Though I don't see why he would go Thundy. If anything, you sack the Aleki, I think, like always. You sack the Aleki, you go Blaziken. I mean, on Blaziken, I'm just staying in and hitting it, I think. Like, guaranteed. Expanding force. Okay, so he's basically just content with sacking this. Which, getting rid of this means Grin has like Water Shuriken to both kill Ileki and a little bit of chip on Blaziken, and we're there. We have the rocks up. Maybe that's the one situation where maybe Spike would really benefited thinking about it, but it is what it is. And Water Shuriken does 61 to 73. So I think in this... Okay, let me see. Thundy is kind of annoying still. Like, Thundy could be a little annoying, but we have Lando for electric spam. We have Gren if he's... I'm just thinking if he's like a Chewy Scarf set and I can't get the kill off somehow. Wrong on this one. So this is the Blaziken. I mean, I think I just have to guarantee stay in here and hit this. If he's Terrain Extender though, that's kind of annoying. But I think I always just stay in... Oh, but then again... Goodra is really nice to keep around for, but I don't want to. Yeah, how many turns of Reflector left? I think this is the last, right? Yeah. It's just Goodra really helps with Thundy so much. Okay, if the Thundy is not like a locked, but it just has like Focus Blast, how much does it do to Goodra? Actually, we are within range, so I will Drago here then. Both comes. So he does go for Electric Sword. Okay, I mean that's fine. I go hands. We have Sugarberry. Yeah, I think I go hands. Honestly, no Reflect. He gets the speed boost. That's fine. We have Eevee, so this always kills. We Sugarberry. We take a Flat Blitz. I click. Honestly, part of me want to Drain Punch on the neutral on like the Thundy play. Yeah, I was in a good position, but I feel like I'm kind of not doing great now. Like I might have, I maybe should have stayed more aggressive. I think. I mean, I could go Lando. I think with close combat, I can somewhat safely say that he's physical. So with the Intim, oh whoa, I hit the wrong button. With the Intim, I guarantee live anything. And Lando is probably safer into the other two. No, Lando beats Thundy, but I'm gonna go hands. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I probably should just be more safe in what I'm doing, honestly. Like, so here I probably just do Earthquake, right? I think, because like as soon as when this Blaziken takes rocks one time. then it's almost within Greninja range. Now with no webs up, part of me is wishing we maybe would have gone like Life Orb or something else, like a boosting item, right? Because then I wouldn't have been as nervous. I think this is either a Leggy Sack or it's Sunday. Can't tell. Was that the? I think that's the Thundy. So I mean, it's a good prediction from him, 100%. Now I probably just stay in here, honestly. If he has Psychic, do I take that? I do if he's not, like, he has to be Specs, is the thing. But if I can tell he's Specs, I guess he did take Rocks, so, and he didn't take Life Orb earlier, so Scarf or Specs are the two I'm like thinking about. So what I'm thinking here is if he is Specs, then I just go Gren, and I click Dark Pulse, right? Even if he's Scarf. Is this Gren kill from here? If he's not choiced? No, but if he's not choiced, or okay, if he's Expert Belt, does he kill hands? From full. I don't think he does, but we don't have any speed depth, so it's like, okay, he shouldn't. So I Ice Punch here, I think. Always. It is Psychic. Okay, if this Specs, it is in fact not Specs, so we eat that. Easy. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, I mean that actually the crit. No, after Rocks it did not matter. Did not matter. I think that was Choice Scarf then. Now my guess is this is Eleki. This is maybe also a position where like getting the extra spike up would have helped, but also I think the poison on Indeedee did in fact help. So it's like I don't know how much I can weigh between the two. You feel me? But I think this is Eleki, and it's Eleki clicking Reflect, I guess, and then you're doing all your bets on Blaziken, I suppose. Yeah, and I think you do live Rocks, because I think you calc that before you. Oh, it's Boots. I didn't even pay attention to that, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's a play I really want to make. And that's going hard Gren. So I can Water Shuriken, kill this, get the +1, and be fast on Blaziken. That's a play I really want, but I should be fine. Also, Gudra is dead. I kind of forgot about that. Gudra is dead, 100%. But Lando should make me fine. So I'll Drain Punch for a little bit of healing, I suppose. It is Reflect. I really wanted to make the Gren play, but I was also like, no, you lose the Water Shuriken. That's just your losing play always. I really wanted to make the play. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to make the play. All right, on this Blaziken here, I think I Drain Punch on Blaziken because in case he is like a weakness policy set, I don't want to trigger it. Like I know earlier I would have triggered it, but he didn't have the Reflect up at the time, and I just need a little bit of chip for Water Shuriken to do it. Plus we have Lando with Intimidate in the background, so I'm not like that worried. I feel like we have this. Maybe I go for Thunder Punch and like of the odd chance to pair us, you know? Maybe, who knows? Only time will tell. It's just like, cause yeah, he takes Rocks. I didn't see an item last time. Could be Bandit, maybe? Like, cause like Close Combat always kills Gudra, so I wouldn't be able to tell. But I feel like I Drain Punch on the safe play. I take about 30% off him with the Reflect up, which puts him 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, which puts him like under half, which Water Shuriken should then most likely always pick it off. What's the, okay, if I only get 2 Shurikens, what's the lowest I can do? I do 41 to 49, but again, we also have Lando. I'm gonna Drain Punch. Like, I know this is like overplaying 100%. It is bulk up. Wow, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm kind of glad I did this, but kind of not, because now he will have more health, which is annoying. So it's bulk up over. Oh, okay. This is getting a little scary. It's getting a little scary, I won't lie. You don't get like Mark Punch, right? Like I'm not misremembering that way. Like you don't have any physical priority, I don't believe. Oh wait, are you Partial Berry? You might be Partial Berry. I mean, I just realized that you might be Partial Berry. I mean, you get Quick Attack, I guess, but I mean, no matter what, I think I just always Earthquake now. Get the damage. Bulk ups again. Rest maybe? Rest of Chesto? That would be kind of wild. Fire, wild, like, call what you want. Ah, I did nothing, wow. Okay, so he's not weakness policy. Huh. is getting scary. This is kind of getting scary because like if he has any healing right now, like if he's rest or anything, that is actually really annoying. If he's rest or Chester right here, it's a really good set. And I feel like it might be. I think based on what I'm seeing, I feel like it might be. It's not two reflections. Fuck, I should have gone Gren on the leggy turn. That would have sealed it. I think I would have won then. I mean, I can freely Earthquake now. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, even if you're Partial Barrier, I feel like Gren always takes you out here. Gren should always take you out, even with 2 hits. Like, 2 hits, Partial Barrier. I mean, you're sitting above 25. Well, it's kind of scary. But, I mean, this is what I always do, I think. Go Gren. A Shuriken. Always. Are you Partial Berry? Okay, you're not. Never mind. Okay. Whew, okay. I got a little tense at the end. I won't lie. I got a little tense at the end. Because like that Bulgor was like interesting with the reflect up, but it's interesting he never like put up a light screen. I mean, he might not have had it like Magnet Rise, Volt Switch, Reflect. He might not have had a light screen, but it's just like I don't know. Maybe he didn't expect Shuriken into the Indeedee matchup. That could be it. I think towards the end there was a few misplays. I think going in with Gallade early on was honestly always the correct play. Getting so much damage off for free early on, I think really opened up the game for the rest of my team. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment on the battle, and subscribe to the channel for any future videos. I'll now head out. Peace, YouTube.